Oh, God, I feel so sluggish today. Just got back from a Coluccio's recruitment open day thing. Funny enough, it only lasted a few seconds over there. And, yeah. Just turn that down a little bit. It can be heard. Yeah, what happened? Well, I went up to Leicester Square, Garrick Street. Colucci's was there. And as soon as I got in, I was greeted by a couple of friendly people. They told me, "Oh, go upstairs." Was all taking place. Then I met another one of their staff there, and I know she was talking to another couple of people, but she soon started speaking to me. What else happened? She then told me they were just looking for like general managers, assistant managers, but not in terms of general assistants, front of house, all that of team members. Though they said, though I think there may have been some spaces, but they said, "Oh, we'll take on your CV." So I gave them a copy of my CV, and yeah, I think they'll try and get back to me on that. Because I'm interested in doing like from the house customer service or team member or general assistant or something like that. And I just couldn't see why not. Really, wouldn't hurt to do so. Yeah, don't worry, I've got my shorts on. I just can't be bothered to wear a t-shirt at the moment. Body just feels very stiff today and painful in my back as well. I'm probably not sitting right or something. I've finally managed to get to bed a little bit earlier. Well, just about before 2 o'clock, of course. Next challenge tonight is try and go to bed an hour extra earlier. Try and go to bed before 1. I'm trying to cut down my late nights a little bit by bit, trying to give my body a chance to readjust to, just having earlier nights, basically, because I've been used to late nights for so long. And other than that, I've been watching the Wimbledon for the last 48 hours. It's been very interesting. Apparently, day 1, I think Rafa Nadal got knocked out by this Mr. Darcy guy. Can't remember his first name properly, but I know his last name off by heart. I think it's Darcis, not Darcy, Darcis, with CIS at the end. Darcis, D-A-R-C-I-S, Darcis. That's the one. Yeah, he's a very interesting tennis player, and he's never beaten a top 5th seed player like that of Rafa Nadal before. And boy, oh boy, he really pushed Rafa Nadal to the limit until he had nothing else left to give at the very bottom of the barrel, and then finally executed him and knocked him out. I think Rafa Nadal's worn out, and in some ways has reached the very peak and top of his career, and now it's all just going downhill from now on. Constant knee injuries he's got, and been off at tennis, not warming up well, basically he hasn't been playing tennis for many months. Oh. And they're also going on about Laura Robson. Yeah, she got in. 19 years old. Oh my god. Yep, here we go. On the BBC, they're showing the highlights of what had been going on. I watched it, of course. Yeah, and she's looking very well self-assured. She's hitting the big leagues now, and only 19 years old. Bloody hell, shows such maturity for her age. Unbelievable. And she looks sexy as hell, which is pretty cool. But other than that, I'm thinking like, bloody hell, she really nailed it. She really has nailed it big time. I mean, what more can I say about Laura Robson, man? Boy, oh boy. Wow, woman. Oh, now they're doing another interview about her. I don't know, can be heard by the mic. I don't know. Can this mic pick it up? I don't know if it can or not. Yeah, this is what's going on.
And how did the memories of last year's Olympics here enter your head in the build-up to today's game, if at all?
I don't know if you can hear this or not. No, you can, no, you can't.
When you're in the midst of a match like that and the crowd are roaring you on, how much do you tap into that? How much do you sustain that?
Interesting. Hmm. Buckle down indeed.
Projecting forward, having beaten the
What can one do to buckle down?
top 10 player, do you have a feeling of I can go deep into this tournament?
Oh, she'll go far. She'll go all the way. Couple of matches. This is only just the beginning of something. Tough one. I think she'll sail through it, to be honest.
When you take to the court Wimbledon now, you've had a bit more experience, you've had that junior success here. Do you get a special vibe more than anywhere else? Is it a tangible thing?
Oh, that's good. Probably a lot better than Nadal, though. Some say the grass doesn't agree with him.
Carrying the battle forward, and I know you're good friends with him and had success with him last year. Do you see that as an important role you played for British tennis overall?
Ooh. And the crowd roared with joy. I'll definitely say she's fresh and she's definitely stirring up the Wimbledon scene. She's what I would call breaking the mould and finally starting to... Yeah, she sure will be. She'll be definitely kind of like giving them a run for their money now. I think she might even give Rafael Nadal a run for money. She's what? You're joking? Jeez. Ooh, that's pretty bad. That can't be good. Ay, 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 ay. Ah, some query. Anyway, going on about Laura Robson, I can only say that she will go far. She has a lot. She has a lot to prove, and she's finally starting to kind of like crash the part. I think she's crashed the Wimbledon party in a way without even realising it, and kind of like breaking the mould, and almost kind of like starting another revolution in tennis in some ways, in women's tennis to be exact. So it's kind of like challenging the balance of power now, and especially at the age of 19. Wow. How far, there's no telling how far she will go. I mean, this is just the beginning. We ain't even seen nothing yet with Laura Robson, and boy oh boy, things are definitely gonna hot up this Wimbledon season. The British Open, as it were. Oh yes. The thrill, the fun, and excitement of SW19. Other than Wimbledon, just more Wimbledon? Yeah, don't know why my body's painful and stiff. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I've worked myself out too much in the gym. Or maybe it's just the fact that maybe I've slept in a very bad way, where I slept on one side of my body and, I don't know, maybe it's a bit stiff and it's like, well, you know, yeah, my brother the other day came to pick up my dog Jack. He's gone now, gone back off home. back to Borehamwood. That's where he lives, of course. And me, I'm on my own without my compadre. You know, originally, when come talking to sport, I signed up for like Brent Mencap football training and all that. I didn't go today because of my engagement with Coluccio's there, as it were, and yeah, it was a shame really, because I nearly almost forgot I was doing football training, and then I thought, well, you know, at the same time I'm doing job searching, I'm trying to get myself a more serious part or full-time job. Well, I don't know about full-time, but definitely part-time, because, you know, I have other commitments like that to Capital Castings as a, you know, model and film, TV extra and all that, you know, because you never know, I might get caught, and that's another reason why I would want part-time. So I got that along with the other happenings. So that'd be kind of like a good combination of the two, try and keep the balance going properly there, you know what I mean, the balance, as it were. So that should be alright. You know, I'm always trying to balance my workload, and not like, you know, I've started reading that film. No, not film. Sorry, book. I started reading that book, Tale About Time Sleep by Dan. You know, the author behind Howl's Moving Castle that was made into an animated film. I don't know if they should make Time City into an animated feature film, or even better, live action. I'm just thinking that could be a serious sci-fi action thriller movie, not just for kids but for adults as well. I was thinking, because that might be really interesting, because it's based like in the this is kind of like based in the near future, where time traveling technology has become so advanced, powerful, and very almost cybernetic in some terms. Because those kids, as I read in the book, have to wear these special suits. It's even illustrated on the front cover, if you know what I mean. Hang on, where is it? Ah, here we go. Diana Wynne Jones, the author of Howl's Moving Castle. This is the one. This is how they kind of like they illustrated it. As you can see, those suits, what they're going on about, very special suits. I know, it looks like something, it might look very something out of Tron Legacy there, but very interesting. I really do think this has a potential to be a really serious major motion picture here. I really do think they should get the ball rolling on that one. I think Hollywood really should take this on. So if there's any studio execs from any, I don't know, Lionsgate, 20th Century Fox, Walt Disney Pictures, well, you never know. Maybe Walt Disney Pictures might pick up on this one. Tale Time 6. Okay, it might look like a children's book, but underneath all that is a seriously really good sci-fi action thriller going on there. Because it's about, oh, you know, it's basically going on in the near future, where the Time Patrol works to preserve the correct secrets of historic events, but rogue time travelers are plotting to take control and stealing the wards that protect the city. If they succeed, Time City and history as we know it will be destroyed. And it's two of these characters, Jonathan and Sam, are convinced that this other character they steal from her world, being the year of the 1930s, early 1940s of the Second World War, because she's basically an child evacuee refugee from UK, because it was from London, because it was getting bombed by the Blitz of that period of time, they chose her as she's kind of like the chosen one to help save their world and the world of Time City, which is kind of like between time and space, or in between time and space. You know, the worlds in between worlds, that sort of thing. You know, something I think George Lucas was kind of like, you know, interdimensional beings, you know, and, you know, something like that other film, was it Indiana Jones and the King of the Crystal Skull? You know, I used that metaphoric reference point of what this book is trying to quote here. Yes, it might look like a children's book, but it's a brilliant read for adults. I recommend it. I only just started reading it, and I hope to read some more soon. So I guess I'll just leave it there for now, but if there's any Studio Hollywood execs out there, I would recommend it. Turn it into a major motion picture. Well, who knows? It could have already been announced on the playing cards. We'll never know. Alright, see you next time, folks. Bye.